Okay. Back for another game. Let's go. Did I do it properly this time? Yes, I did. Okay. Ooh, yay, I gotta play white. There you go. Okay. D4, D5, knight 2, C3. They bring out their knight. I'm bringing out my bishop to F4. Where are you gonna play? Where are you gonna play? Ooh. Oh, you're locking it in. Okay. Regular development. Their bishop's not coming out to F6, so let's develop like normal. And then put our bishop on D3, castle, castle. Do I care about that? Let's see if you take. I don't think you'll take. Oh, you will take. I'll open it up this way. Get my rook involved. You know what? I'll take the bishop. My goodness, they're playing fast. No, cut it out. Colt, cut it out. Bring my knight to B5. Let's go for after that pawn. See what happens. So we're going to attack the C7 pawn. They're playing fast. Let's see if we can slow it down a bit here. Now they're actually thinking, hi, yes, hi. Okay. No. We will, I promise we'll play after this. Quiet, Colt. Okay. They take my pawn on D4. Knight's attacking C2. I can trade pieces off. Should I? Should I not? They're up a decent amount. You know what? Let's trade. And then I'll win the queen. Bring the rook. Bringing the rook. Bringing the rook. I did a rook lift from F1 to F4, and then I brought over to H4. They moved the king back. Now they're thinking they are up a piece. I bring my queen back to D3. Ooh, let's not screw that up. No, cut it out, Colt. Cut it out. Where do I want to go? I can go queen to B3. Cracking the B7. The only problem is they'll go rook to B8, and then my queen goes back. Ooh, or I can take another pawn. Yeah, let's just do that. Bring the queen over. Bring the rook to D1. I'm worried about a back rank, but yet I'm not. So ooh. bring my king to g1 or not? Do I care? Let's hold it tight for a second. I can't go there. That's covering. What can I do? Bring the rook over. Let's bring the rook over. If they push, that's fine. I'll go down. I don't think they'll push e5, attacking my rook. They might, though. Oop. Okay. I was thinking of attacking the d4 pawn. They have 2 defenders. I have 3 attackers. I'll have 4 attackers. Even if they push a4, I will bring... Put my queen on b4. Cole, cut it out, buddy. Okay. Where was I? Okay. So we're focusing. Yes, I know. They have 3 defenders. I have 4 attackers. Math works for me. Yay! Ooh. Push again. So they did the e5 move. I moved my rook down to d3. Where to move? That's a good question. I can go like c5, bring my queen over, check, but what's that gonna do? Like, they can bring their king to f8. That's probably your best bet. h4. I have a clear line. I have a clear line. Why not? I don't know what else to do right now. So, and I have a support of another pawn if need be. Why not? If they take, sure, that opens up some paths for me. But I think it's time to get rid of some pieces. Ooh. The rook to a6. So I'm probably going to move that way to clear it up. Or are they going to bring it over? I'm going to move my queen out of the way real fast here. Yeah, I don't care about that. They moved their rook to b6, attacking my b2 pawn. I think I might be fine with that. Should I move my rook to b2 or b1? Then push the b3 pawn? Or should I just keep on going? I think I should keep on going. And move the rook to h8, g4. Now their bishop's attacking my rook. Rook goes to h3. Should move my king out of the way eventually. Hmm. If I move my pawn to c5, attacking the rook, it does really nothing. It just moves it out of the way. So I think I'll just leave my pawn there. Hmm. Yeah. Rook to c1 for now. Defending my pawn on c4. Not much progress going on. Ooh, cut it out. Cut it out. Let's see. If I push more, they take. Hmm. Okay, I'm moving out of the pin. So, king from h1 to g1. I'll take with a rook. They took my pawn. I'll take with a rook. Ooh. Okay, let's not take that square because the bishop's there. Okay, queen to e2 attacks the bishop and defends the pawn at the same time. So let's do that. I'm also still watching the c4 pawn, so that's protected twice. I need to speed up here a little bit. Take. Take. What do I want to do? Let's move the rook back down to h3 for now. Maybe I can slide it all the way across. They're up by like 3 minutes. So I need to speed up. Thinking of this. So rook to a3 attacking. Their rook will probably go over. Then I'll push. Gives me a line to the king. Ooh. Let's go queen to e3. So, okay. They took my pawn. I don't know why. I can bring my... Oh, hang on. Let's simplify some pieces here. So they just... I'm skewering the king right now. Bishop will come pick it up. They can pick up my pawn, but that's fine. Bring the rook this way. Queen to d3. Let's just speed up. I have a minute 30. Got to speed up a little bit. That might be mate. Nope. Not even close. Cut it out, Colt. Oh, freaking this way. Which way are you gonna go? Which way are you gonna go? Which way are you gonna go? I have, I have a minute left. No. I know this is. I'm just gonna go for simple ladder mate once I take all their pieces. And I don't have pre-moves on. Ah, screen, don't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Are you just gonna time out? Come on. Oh, well, it is what it is. Right, Colt? Right. Okay, anyways. Where did I spend the most time on? I spent a lot of time on this move here. Because it's Bane when they come back, that's fine. I also spent a lot of time on move 19. That's not so big. Only spent a minute there. Don't touch the keyboard, please. Please don't. Have they making a move yet? Well then. Right? Anyways, let's see. So, move 13, move 19, move 25. Oh yeah, I was debating what to do. I just said, screw it. We're just gonna push the H pawn all the way up. I spent close to 40 seconds on move 27. It feels like I had like no movement. So this was something. But everything's defended for the most part. I just had to be patient. And then move 34, I took 40 seconds. So both move 33 and 34, I took some time. Okay. I think that took me a while to spot, so that's okay. I'm getting better at looking for hanging pieces. Bunch of checks, yada yada yada. I was running out of time. Yes, Colt, I get it. Okay. Love you too. Anyways, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, I'm guessing 2 blunders. Brilliant. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I get a transition. Okay. 81% and 79%. That's not bad for both of us, to be honest. So, I had 0 blunders. They had 1. Okay. Code, please stop. I can't use the mouse and pet you at the same time if you're gonna touch my keyboard. Okay? I can't pet you at the same time. Calm down? Promise calm down? Okay. Alright, anyways. It's not bad. Start review. What did I miss? What did I miss? Book move, book move, book move. Yes. So, they decided to not bring out their bishop. So if they were, then I was just gonna go bathtub and then pawn storm it. But they didn't do that. They locked it in. So developed like normal. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. H4? Why? Okay, that's something for me to look at. Alright, here's where the fun begins. We're mid-game. They're going after my bishop. I was debating whether to go back or just let him take. And then I just take back with the e-pawn. So if I did that... Oh, wait. If I move something else, what do I move? Because I was thinking of the knight to C or to B5. But that'd be pointless if they took my bishop, because then taking the pawn would be I can't take the pawn. So if I did H3, they took, then I'd be really, really, really weird pawn structure. I don't like that. I can go straight in to E5, because this is kind of scaring me a little bit. The double fork. I've fallen for that so many times. Okay. Something for me to look at. So that was only move 7 though. My move back they took. I was also tempted to take back with the H pawn here. I know that wouldn't make much of a difference, but we'll see if that makes a difference later on. Take, trading on the pieces. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Why? My best move was to defend a pawn that was under attack. Allow my opponent to kick a knight. Oh, because my knight would have been trapped in the end. Okay, what would have been best? Okay, so that would have evened it out. Alright, I'll double check that after. Are you guys done? That is definitely... No. Okay. Let's see. Move there. Queen takes. So, I'm down a pawn at this point in time. I think I wanted to attack the queen now? Or, no, I just took the pawn. Took back with the pawn. Forced them to do something else, right? No, I moved the king because it was check. Duh! I dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. Yeah, I should read this more often. Bloody hell. Anyways, that was a blunder. Whoo! That was a big blunder. Who gives you the opportunity to win the knight? Yeah, so I took the knight after. How does it win the knight? Because they take back. What was I... Oh, no. They did take back, and I just did the discovered check to get the queen. Yeah. So, then after that, I need to find a way to convert faster. So, I was thinking of going rook to g4, I think, getting ready for that. But at the same time, I thought maybe they would go g6, or if not, f6. Either way, I didn't like it. So, I think in the end, I ended up going rook h4? Yeah. And then it did f6. I moved my queen back because I was aiming for h7. They ran away. I was tempted to go here. I'll have it. I stopped myself. Thank goodness. So, I think I just brought my queen over. I can look here. Yeah, b3. And after that, it was just trying to find a way past her defenses. So, quite a bit for me to go over and see what I could have done. Yeah, at this point in time, I was just thinking of just pushing the H pawn all the way up. Even if they attack me, I can combine it and then bring the rook over, which is what I eventually did. Yeah, defended. They attacked my rook. And ooh, yeah. Was this a good move taking? No, because I couldn't take back. If I took, take. Oh, but it's check. So they would have to take back this way, and then I could take the rook. Oh, I didn't see that, and then I can come in because now I have a rook in the corner, and I can give checks while being defended. That would have been nice. So, but that didn't happen. Resume. Okay. Yeah, so that was a miss. I can understand why that was a miss. They take. I take back with a rook. They slide over. Now, what if they took with the rook? Take back. It'd just be worse for them because now they're down. They're down, and another piece is gone. So they would have to keep the rook. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay. And then, whoops. Yeah, I didn't take because the bishop was covering that, so I just slid up. They took with the rook. Is there a reason? I think they just didn't see the rook there. I don't know any other reason than that. No fighting. Okay. Now after that, mate in 3? Where's the mate in 3? It's move 37. I went on to move 57. How the heck did I miss a mate in 3? Oh, good God. Okay, that's something for me to take a look at. So 37 mate in 3. Their king steps away from check for me. Fortunately, just find the right moves. Okay, I won't do the fall. I want to try to find it myself. Okay, anyways. At this point in time, it's just clean up. And goes from there. And then they timed out. So, well, that's the end of that. So, I think that was a little bit shorter, but stuff for me to study. Anyways, let's stop it at that and go with the next game in here. Fuck. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye.